Okay, it's a little sound check. Hold on. Okay, it's a little sound check. Sounds good, right? This sounds good, right? Welcome everyone, welcome. Okay. Yo, crypto, yo. We are back. This is our man from. Oh no way! I forgot. I know it. Don't say it. How did I forget your country, bro? I was thinking about this for a few. Cause I don't say. Came in to say hi. I'm doing some school work, so I'm not gonna be concentrated on the stream. All good, bro. Do your thing. Good luck with school. But you can be here as long as you want. You don't have to say anything, bro. But I'm thinking so hard. I was thinking for a few days about what the country was, but I forgot. I just completely forgot. Hello, yo, Martin. Oh, and we've got Martin is back. Martin is here as well. Welcome, Martin. I find your drink stuff interesting. Oh, White Tiger. I'm like Crypto. You're White Tiger, right? I will reply to your message in the Discord a little bit later. I'm just seeing it now. I'm close neighbors with the sea. Yeah, I forgot, bro. I didn't, but I also did. And I could be very wrong on where we're going today, but like I was thinking about a sweep high and then a move low. But I was like, we are long, so I don't want to go for the break on this side. I'd rather wait, see what happens, accept like a pull down, and then a move up. And if we don't, and we move high, we can see if we can scalp down later the day to these points as a target. But I kind of expecting to move down and then up, but just not guaranteed, right? Welcome, Martin. I'm not White Tiger, I'm Crypto Man on Discord as well. Yeah? Bro, like, I started to forget who everyone is. Like, we're getting so many new people in the Discord, on YouTube. It's just, like, every day it's someone else, right? And you have very, like, just amazing conversations. So, getting confused a little bit now. I'm sorry, bro. Like, I know you're from, I just don't know. Oh, you're from Israel, right? But who was the one from next to China, a country next to China? Who was the guy from China? I forgot. Like, he's not from China, but from a country next to China. Where was I from? Yeah, I remember. I also remember. Bro, everyone told me where they are from because I'm asking, but then I'm forgetting because it's so many people. But I know you're from. Ooh, am I gonna guess this right? Martin is coming from. You told me as well. I remember, but I'm so bad with like countries and stuff. I think you were from something like Sweden, right? Like the stream, Martin helper fell out. Thanks, bro. Don't forget to like and subscribe and join the community. Am I right? Like I don't know, or it's something completely different, but somewhere in that, like, you're not from Sweden? Somewhere that towards Sweden. Like, I had so many Sweden is close-ish. Yeah, that was what I was thinking. But I don't remember. We looked at the pictures, and you lived in a place that looked like the Netherlands, right? So, of course, you don't have to remember. I remember we looked at pictures, and then have you got anything tips when you can't read a chart and you don't know what's going on in the move? Yeah, when you don't have a clue what's going on, don't trade. Like, try to follow the move, see what has happened, and then try to figure out what has happened so you know it for the future. And then when you see the next time, you know what you gotta do or what you can expect, and then base content theory on it, like on what you're seeing. Exactly, yeah, man. Bro, I just hold on. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm gonna look at my hold on. I wanna know now. Oh yeah. Estonia. You live in Estonia? Yeah, see, I know. I just didn't remember the name. So to cheat a little bit, I look back in the history of my PC. But yeah, how are you guys with like, are you all trading cotton's science? And can you like follow the videos? Well, I'm gonna send the stream to Antoine and stuff. Maybe they're gonna join. Antoine is working from home today, I believe, so we are gonna possibly he's gonna come and chill. Gonna ask Mattis as well. Mattis was at the base. I think he's back. To be honest, he was. He sent me a message yesterday, but my phone is glitching. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can have a good stream today. I'm thinking about not streaming every single day because it is affecting my performance. Like I feel like it's a little bit more pressure on performing. So that's why I only start my stream just before market open. So I have my level set already. I know what I want to see and I know what I want from the markets before I start streaming. But still, it still messes with my head a little bit sometimes. It is very possible you're not even gonna hold any of these levels. We've hit a 4-hour backside, so it's possible we're going to, let's say, the mirror of that. And since he broke through the polarity, it's very possible to get back, break over, go to the front side. But you're gonna see what's gonna happen. Just waiting. I'm just going with a continuation of the move, especially if I look at the hourly ranges and following how the move is laddering upwards. I just want to be in from some point up here because I'm expecting a break of the top, right? So, and honestly, I expect this to go here, but at least break this high, and to do that we need some level to hold us down. So it's gonna be or this 4-hour level or some level inside of here. I'm looking at 15s. So I want to get the pullback, hit one of these levels, move up, and then just take it to, let's say, this 4-hour level. So these are probably the 3 positions we're gonna take today. Maybe one more when or if we are not holding any of these, and we're not out break even, or if we are out break even, we have money for another position, right? Yes, sir. So how are you guys doing today? Enjoying Belgium? Nah, bro. Yeah, exactly. Estonia it is, I remember. Like, it's just so different from how you say it in Dutch. I feel like in Dutch you call Estonia Estland, I believe. If I'm correct, hold on. Yeah, Estland. So Estonia is Estland in Dutch, so it's just so different. But how are you guys doing? Having a good day? Are you guys trading today? Hold on. Our language is SD. I have no clue how that's in Dutch. Hold on. SD. Estland, land in Europe. Oh, Estisch. Estisch. That's great. They speak Estisch. Estisch in Estland. Some polarity right here. It's possible to move up, right? Do we have any news? We have at 4 o'clock. Well, I always forget to mark news. Like, it's not really bothering me because it's helping me with getting towards my position, but sometimes it's like right in front of it, and then I don't want it to or take the level, or I want to be break even. This is a crazy week, right? So let's say we are hitting a 1 hour break. Yes, sir. And we're trying to move down. We possibly can get an entry on the some sort of 15, right? Depends on what we're gonna do now. Yeah. We actually can, probably. So let's say we're getting 1 minute, 3 minutes. 3 minutes is also 15. Yep. So I think we can actually. But if you take it on one lot, what's gonna be your stop, right? It's always the question you gotta ask yourself. And it's gonna be a wide one, I guess. Yeah, way too wide for my liking to just take a scalp. Like, we can, but since our bias overall is long and we're hitting polarity on this side, maybe not. Let's see what happens. I still trust our 5-minute levels down there. You know what I just should do? Like, when we have a market open, just take 2 lots straight towards my entries, because it's like market open. I don't know what it is, but I just predict which side we're gonna retest somehow. So yes, sir. Well, I'm gonna make a poll. You can ask a question. Is the sound good, by the way? It is, right? Okay, cool. Ask a question. Music. NCS, yeah, okay, thanks, bro, thanks. NCS or lo-fi. 9 out of 10 times it's just NCS. I like it better as well. Old school stuff. So let's hope we hit one of these levels, and once we're gonna like pull back up, the news gonna come, it's super positive, and we make like a 40k trade. We're gonna be happy for the rest of our lives with 40k. Okay, it's not enough to live from, but let's just hope we're gonna make like some crazy ridiculous amount of money every like today. Like, hope we're gonna... Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we could have had a nice entry somewhere, but if we get a trade on 2 lots, bro, we're just gonna make some nice money. If it actually like pulls, imagine we take backside, it means you're gonna have some very nice or good reaction. So this is a greedier backside right here on the 5 minutes. If we hit this and pull, we can also have this hit though. And I just put it on because it's possible to hit this as well. I'm just going with a little bit more greedy, so I can take it 2 lots with like a little bit tighter stop loss. So let's see. It is gonna be news very soon though, we gotta keep that in mind. It's gonna take a little bit longer though. Yes, sir. Since you've been using Topstep, have you had any problems? Because I know the firm's having issues. Yeah, man, I have had some problems. I've lost some money because of it, or missed the trade, or like one day I had one more. I had to go one more day for a payout, and then that day there were issues, and I still made like 3.5k that day, and they just erased all the trades that have been made that day, because a lot of people lost money that day, and they were like, okay, then we're just gonna erase everyone's trades. So I didn't get my payout, and the day after was a losing day, so I missed out on 3.5k, and then the day after I got a losing day. So that's a big impact on your trading. Yo, Hitman, yeah, you're back. It's been a long time, man. You chased the thumb. Looks fire. Thanks, bro. Yeah, I have a guy in the community. His name is Light in the community. He makes thumbnails, and he asked me if he could make thumbnails for me, and so I bought like 2 thumbnails from him for the live streams. So thanks, bro. That's a great compliment. But you should give it to him. He's in the Discord. Like, props to this man. Looks like we're gonna get filled soon. You should get some for your videos as well. Yeah, man. But like, I don't got like I'm not a millionaire, so I'm not gonna like, and I'm not earning any money from YouTube, right? So I'm not gonna put too much money into it. Maybe when I get a little bit more serious, and maybe one day will pay me as well, because you have like 1k subs and whatever. Then I will probably. Like, then it's just an investment from that point. Now I made a little investment, but I don't want to like buy thumbnails for every single video, right? It's just unnecessary money that you throw away. Fair enough. Or just ask him for a massive discount, lol. Yeah, maybe I should ask him for a massive discount. Yeah. Like, you're making decent money from trading, but I've not been trading for too long, right? So yes, I'm profitable for like over 5 months now. This is my 5th month that I'm actually living from my income from trading. But I have done a lot of stupid things in life, and yeah, so I got some debt to work away, and that's what I'm working on. And it's going well. Like trading, I can just trade. It's not bothering me at all. What else did you do before becoming profitable? Other job? I worked in security, so I was working in security for a few years. And actually, I chose to work night shifts. So I've worked night shifts for over half a year, and I just like when it's at night time, there's just not much going on. So I really just grinded every single day and night for trading. So I was just studying nights and nights and nights for over half a year. And then my body was like, nah, bro. And I got sick. Because night shifts just not healthy, man. You need your sleep for real. It was just going to work in the evening, listen to podcasts in the car. Then I was at work studying whole night, like doing my job as well, right? But
Order
also
filled.
studying. And then after, I went home listening podcasts in the car and lessons from Cotton. And then I went home, and the whole thing
Order
repeats
filled.
because I couldn't sleep, right? So I couldn't sleep, studied all day, and that's what I did for over half a year, just every single day. But this is gonna be a little bit a wider stop though. Let's say this is a 5 minute. Basically want to put it below the range, but I think we can actually... I think we're fine if we put it below the 5 minute level though. It's a 3 minute entry, so I'm gonna look at the 3 minute and I want to put it below the 3 minute front side, so it's all good. What we're basically trying to catch is the retest of the move, right? So we're looking at where can the move bounce. What am I like which way I'm expecting the move to sweep after market open? Well, I expected the move short, and then so retest short and then move up for the rest of the day. So that's what I'm trying to catch here. And you basically need to hold this range. So you're looking for the key areas in this range to hold. And as you can see, first one failed, second one I'm taking, and then third one I'm taking. Usually I take a backside, a front side, and a ladder point. So 3 entries. And if I catch it, I have a very big reward. And if I don't, it just is what it is. And I trade it or the other way, depends on how much I lost and how much I have to go for daily loss. And I can get a nice little short out of it from one of these levels still. And then, oh, hold on. We can trade. Oh, hold on. I forgot to leave my level on. Ooh, maybe it is gonna hold. And then we're just very unlucky, and it pulled like through very far down, but I don't think so. Let's say we got 15 as well, right? So this one. So it's... Wow. Yeah, I hit 4 hour low. Yeah, that I know. But like, look, this 5 minute was basically same as 4 hours, so I'm trying to catch a range inside of the 4 hour, right? But maybe should have given it a little bit more room. But still, it's fine, it's fine. We can still hit this, right, and then pull up. Or test back some polarity inside of the range. Just taking a look at what we're doing though. I understand we test back a 4 hour, that's why I took the entry there. Like these ranges are inside of the 4 hour, right? So you can take one of these ranges out and then move up. Maybe I missed something here. I think I did. Let's see. It just pulled through like very far, like quite deep. I didn't expect us to move down this deep though. And then it just is what it is, right? Doesn't mean we're not gonna get filled. But what I think is when we get so close to this level, this is not gonna hold when we get down here because all the orders got pulled way too early, right? So this is something I'm gonna take off and I'm gonna keep in mind. Maybe to get a re-entry on. But for now, just waiting to close some levels. We can test back now like something like this. As a 15, so we hit 5, we can test back 15. I kind of want to try just one lot to keep the risk low. But I also don't really like it, because I was expecting a little bit of a deeper bounce. On the other side we're hitting a 4 hour, right? So we are expecting a bounce here whatsoever. I kind of want to, I kind of don't. I'm waiting for it to close at least. What's gonna be your stop loss when you put it like, let's say below this on one lot? Like it's gonna be way too wide. And if we go for this, I'm not trusting it, and then we got news. So it's possible news pushes down, we're gonna get filled on some level right here. People think we're moving down, and like news is kind of a propaganda thing as well, right? So I think 3 can still hold though. If you look at how it's structured, and this 50-minute level as well, so we can test it now for. This is gonna take risk off, because I want to take it 2 lots. I think I'm gonna take it 1 lot now in case we get filled on this level, and I'm gonna take a 1 lot just down here as well, because news is almost coming. We don't want to take too much risk. I'm just gonna wait for it to. I think this is gonna push right through, but then we just take the loss, right? We accept what we are risking. And then this one, it's really hard to tell where we're gonna put the stop loss, so I'm not gonna. Okay, so we're hitting 1 minute, and then you push right through. So let's see what we're up to here. This was a 15-minute, right? Yes. Okay, so let's see how it reacts, because we didn't close 15 yet. We didn't close the 4 hours, so still possible to open the next candle, right, and then push down, hit this and pull up. So let's see. We just got front run, like stopped out on this level and then front run by this one. On this one, I think we're gonna move straight through, and then we got 1 more resistance level down here, and otherwise we're gonna take a look for shorts, or we're gonna call it a day. It depends on how we're looking at things at that moment. We got news coming, so I took 1 lot off, and I'm only taking 2 positions, 1 lot, and then we got this as target on the bottom, and we got the 4 hour on top, just as a general target for when we get filled. Like we can also internally hit this and then still move up, because we move through. Basically we're hitting this again and then we're pulling up. Yes, but that would be unfortunate. And this is a backside, so it should have a, if we hold it, it's not guaranteed to hold it. If we hold it, you can have a bounce. And then it's gonna be a big bounce. It's almost 4 o'clock. If we hit 4 o'clock, kind of wanna remove this level because it can be enough to push us down, right? So we got 1 minute left to get filled, and then we basically want to see a or B break even if we get the opportunity or the chance to. Okay, so we can also leave it on, but we really gotta be tight with the stop. Because most times news gives us a little bit of polarity, right? So you can move down real quick and then continue to move up. Where does the 4 hour close? Okay, it closes up higher. Possible. Okay, and there we go. 8 seconds. Let's see how much polarity we get from this. Okay, we move down. Gonna move straight through probably. If you do, but I accept it. If it's positive.
Order filled.
See, okay.
Order filled.
Whoa, that's some delay. That's crazy. Okay, so we broke the range though, if I'm right. My stop was below this range, we broke the range, so I'm expecting the front side, but that was a crazy delay, man. Oh, hold on, we need the levels for polarity. Like I changed my trading style a little bit. Oh, no way, we hit the 1 minute, hold on. Oh, we didn't. Okay, we didn't, my bad. Very strange, yeah. But it just is what it is. It's cool. Like this week is honestly, last week was just completely okay. This week is very strange. Like 2 weeks ago, or like I was talking about it with Metis as well. Like 2 weeks ago, we just had the same interest levels, completely valid, and we just got like taken out on all of them. So the market moves through the range, breaks the range, but then still pulls, and then goes to your next target and does exactly the same. So that's what happened today, like twice as well. So if this doesn't hold and like brings the move up, I don't know if I like for how long I'm gonna be trading today. Like you have the little front side range, and normally you like you test something inside of it, or you have the correct level, and then it's or a sniper or just like a little bit through. But now you move under the range and then still pull, and then after you come down. So I know if we should take less position size and then a wider stop to prevent this and then be break even. I don't know. No clue, but I'm expecting still to move down. And if this doesn't move us up, I don't know what's gonna. Yeah, I know. I think we're gonna go to the hourly polarity, right? but then I'm like, what's gonna be your stop loss and how much risk am I, or do I want to take? And like these days, it's not the wick down and then the pull or the push after. So what we also can try to do next is look for polarity inside in it if I'm expecting a move down, because I was expecting a move down and then a bounce in on one of these levels. So what we can try to do in these market circumstances is try to get some point of polarity up here, and then once we start to move in our direction, we're gonna take some point of polarity, so like this, and then we're gonna just take it to the first point we are expecting a bounce on, or our entry down here, so you get still a 0.47%. so that's on a 2 lots, that's like 4k something, so 5k, almost 5k, and on a 1 lot this will be like 2500 almost. So we can try something like that, because this is not ideal, like how the market moves in this these days. It's just a very, very weird like time in the markets, and I'm not cotton right, so I cannot trade like him, but I know my system works. But then in these type of circumstances, you really like figure out you got like a lot more to learn, and you just don't know any like everything. You see what's happening, but the reason behind it you don't really know. Even though you can expect like the next step and the next thing, but you're not gonna take a trade on it because you're not so certain, or as certain. So let's see. I think for this week we're like 2k down, like in drawdown. It's totally fine. I didn't trade Monday. Tuesday was like minus 600. So it's the market circumstance, I think. For now, like that I don't know. Like I know how to trade in it, but I'm not giving myself the room to, because I want to keep it with a drawdown of 1k per day. But like if you reach your daily drawdown limit, you're not gonna trade anymore, even though you may know the next trade or how you can like make back your money. But I think giving yourself this limit, even though it may give you a little bit more negative days, prevent you from losing it and like starting revenge trading or blowing up accounts, right? And the thing with Nasdaq is like if you have market open 9 out of 10 times or that's not true, most of the times you just swing low, hit your target, and then work your way up the rest of the day, for example. Or you have something like this where you just have one big move down, but you struggle in the move, you're doing strange things, and then like from here you just don't have any polarity to move up anymore, or volatility, I'm sorry. So let's see. We want to protect this break, and I think this is the last thing that can help us do that. And it needs to be a sweep and then a move up, right? You hit the backside. So if this doesn't hold, we can just expect to move down. Even though I think this can be some strong support, and it's basically the mirror of this, right? So you have 4 hour and this 4 hour strength. But we're gonna see. We're just gonna see what the market does and then make our decisions based on that, right? Let's make this 250. Like, and you know, it's not too bad because my R is quite high. I will maybe like let's say we're in a loss for the day with 2k. Like I make one profitable day and I'm in profits for the week, right? So I don't care if my days are like this. Sometimes you have 1 week and it's all profitable days and you make like what like 15 plus k in a week. Yeah, sometimes you have those weeks. Now I don't. But that's trading, right? Every single day is different. Every single week and month is different. But like it's about the consistency over a long period of time and how profitable are you over a longer period of time. And then getting better in trading, which boosts your consistency in the long run. Just gotta keep on studying and doing the same thing if you know it works. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I couldn't care less if, yeah, you know what I mean. I have to say this market is quite struggling. I was looking at the 50-minute level as well, so right here. And if this is the thing that holds us, that like it's possible. I don't want to though, because I want us to hit this. We're gonna see. I think if you move through, we're gonna do it right now, or we're gonna move up and we're gonna gain. So let's see. Like you could take a short here on the rejection, but it's like it's not the smartest thing to do at the moment if you're hitting a 15 and you want to gain a -1. Like, just don't. Theoretically, you could, but it's like more of a gamble than a real trade. I can't wait to learn more, like study more, get more knowledge and get better. If you cannot gain this, for example, it's going to be very positive. Like we're still probably going down here. Like technically you can also get some untested range down here, so you can take a look at that if we maybe have. Let's see if you're laddering this though. So in 1 minute, so you go from 1 to 1 wick, I guess. You do 1 wick and you reverse it and you hit it again. Technically you can like hit this or hit something like this before moving up. I've seen it a few times. But then you have some sort of backside like this, right? And you're holding the complete move. So technically, yes, you can hold this. One of these two. Like, it's really worth it if you hit a 4-hour backside and then knowing you could go back to this point right here. I don't think so. As long as you don't break the range down right here, so you keep on laddering this point to this point, you know you're good, right? Let's see how Cotton's new theory works, but see how reverse this is. That's why I think this can hold. First valley of the move in the range, within the range. I have this 1 hour trend as well. You mean down here? Like this? That I just marked. Like, I don't really care about trends too much. Like, they are basically levels, right? I watched got this video about it, yes, and he's marking them a little different. But like, it works the same basically. It's just how you mark them is a little bit different. Yes, I wanted to check it out. Yeah. But like, most of the times the trend is like in combination with some sort of level, right? So, and yes, it's a level in itself. But when you, for example, hit a 1 hour trend, it's also hitting probably some sort of 5 minute or 3 minute or 1 minute level. Within a range that makes sense as well, because it's a formula, right? So if I'm not using trends, but I'm looking at those 3, 5 or 1 minute levels, and I see them getting hit, I can still make the move make sense, right? So it's just different for everyone again, yeah. Yeah, I just knew this could hold, but I wasn't expecting this to hold though. What do we know? NCS for life, 100% bro, NCS for life. Like, I'm fan now because of you, okay? I got stopped out twice, and then the one level you expect to hold, you don't take an entry on, or the other level you expect to hold. But that's how life works. Sometimes you're just wrong. And I couldn't care less, because if I have one profitable trade, I make back the past 3 unprofitable days, you know. So yeah, see, now you're hitting this as polarity and you're moving up, or trying to. Hey, you couldn't gain the 5 minutes. That's interesting. You can still hit this and move short, or hit this and continue and move short. Is it worth it? Maybe. Am I so certain that I want to try that? I don't know, because you are hitting a valid level on the, like on the bottom and trying to gain, so that's not the smartest thing you can do, I guess. You're serious? Really? Really, dude? For real? I don't like this. We can get in on the next 15, but yeah, you know, I don't want to. See, and now we're hitting this and still trying to gain. The market is so unfair sometimes, bro. I'm just kidding. It's just not gonna do what you want it to do. We can still hit this and continue short. I don't want to risk it, because I don't like, we can and then like put a stop loss really close, but I'm too late for it now. So you have orders pull in, and now you should be break even already, and then you're gonna possibly be stopped out. Full port market enter. Yeah, 100% bro. 10 lots. Do something crazy. Like, imagine you just take this, because you know it's gonna have a bounce, right? You just take this on 10 lots and then just close it right here when the orders are filled. You get like a crazy amount for such a short move. See? So I could have taken a short here. But yeah, then you don't trust yourself anymore, because you got stopped out twice and you don't know what the market's doing. But we shouldn't get in a negative mindset, right? But this would have made back like half our loss for the week, bro. It's 1500 on one lot. 3k on 2 lots. That's crazy. I don't know if you could though. Depends on where it closes, if I would have taken it. Still hoping this to bounce the move though. Yo, met this. I didn't. I didn't take it. But it just is what it is. Met this, like the whole crew is here. Welcome, welcome. Are you still at the base, Met this? Any trades taken? Yeah, a few. I tried to catch the move, right? So like we did last week. The market was over here, marked open, and then I was expecting us to hit the 5 minute over here or the 3 minute, and same thing like last week. So yeah, we took 2 losses. Like stop below this range, and you get stopped out on the first one, and then it pulls. And then on this one as well, but a little lower. I think my stop was right here. And then you pull because it was a 50 minute level as well. So just like last week, trying to catch the move and then getting stopped out twice because the market is a little bit strange these days. It's not as clear. Yeah, you're still okay. You're at the base. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not trading for the rest of the week. It's a bit of choppy week for me. Yeah, bro. This week is nuts. I was like, when market open happens, like you expect the move down, right? You expect the move down. Why don't we just get in at market open? Like you see it's 15:30, just get in short because you expect the sweep short, and then just ride it, and not expect any of your levels to hold. You will still make like crazy money, without any risk, basically. So maybe that's something. Maybe that's a new strategy. When the market is choppy, just expect the market to do the same as normal, but not holding any of your levels. So just get in towards your levels and then just take your exit like right there. And then this is gonna move us, yeah, for real. It's just a bounce, right? So looking at if anything can gain and if we can get an entry. We better do scalp on like a 30-second time frame or something like that. 15. To me it seems like it's going now. When markets are choppy, yeah, for real, bro. Vote on poly market. Bro. It can go, yeah, for real, 100%. But I'm not just taking an entry when I know, like, I got a level lower. I will take an entry once we start gaining, and probably just take it to some sort of high or level in this range. I don't just want to jump in market order, right? Just to way too much risk. What's up, bro? Yo, CK. CK is back in the building. Yo, how are you? I'm trading NQ, and it doesn't do what I want it to. If you like, look at this. This was an entry, and this was an entry, and we both got stopped out, and it's still like the point where the market tries to rotate. It's just so unfortunate, man. I'm good, Joe. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm fine. Yeah, thanks. It's just a choppy market, a very choppy market. So this is interesting as well, right? You have the first polarity, the first range like this, and it's a 15-minute wick. completely hard closed it. Okay, cool. So if you can gain, I'm kind of interested in my old polarized level because it's reversing right and it's holding. So if you were wrong on the 15, or we didn't take the 15, gonna skill in short, yes. Chopping indeed. Cool, cool. I still am kind of interested in taking a long here. Because I'm expecting the 5 to hit, but this is our polarity. Let's see if we take like one lot. That's way too wide, so we can... Yes bro, that level I want to be long at too. Cool, cool. That's like, not gonna do anything with it, but I'm just gonna wait for still a possible move down. You can test back like this polarity right now, but I just don't want to yet. You're struggling with it, doesn't mean it's gonna hold or whatever, but hold on, you should be right here. Okay, missed this one. So you try to pull from it and then you still broke through, so you can hit the polarity. Like shipping one more time below the range and then pull up would be nice as well. I was still thinking this could bounce us up, right? My order is at 25, 4, 9, 4, 70 or 50. Okay, yeah, cool. In the case if you get there, we're going to try the 1 hour range trend, and it's a combination with greediest 5-minute level, only untested 1 minute range, right? So that's what I mean. You can trade range trends, but it basically always goes in combination with, right? So that's like, I don't use the trends because I'm gonna focus on the trends too much. I rather focus on the levels. So it looks like we're trying to hold the 3. I think because we broke below this range, right? We're trying to hold the 15. If the 15 just cannot hold, then gonna move down here. And then we're gonna try to gain a 15. Yeah, I'm taking the 5-minute level, not as buy, as a buy, not a trend. Yeah, see? So I don't know if I would want to though. See, so I shift down to the 3-minute polarity. Now trying to gain. I would like to see a lot more of this, like orders coming in, orders coming in, orders coming in. 9 out of 10 times if you see this and you try to move up, you're just gonna sweep down one more time and then you get over it. Yeah, or you just move up like you're trying to at the moment. So like, I'm on such a greedy level, bro. I think it can. Just depends on how greedy the market is, though. don't know, man. These days it is not fun to trade because you've one moment of volatility and then it's just like all consolidation moments and that's it. Like, bro, it's just annoying. And this was literally what I said at the beginning of the stream. I said like, you can or move down, hit your thing and move up, or what you do these days a lot is like you move down with a lot of trouble and then you get to some sort of level, get stopped out, and then you're just consolidating the whole time, and it's just boring. And it's, but it looks like it's trying to do now. It's possible to still move up in a crazy way now, but like, I don't know, man. This is just what you're doing, like, a lot of the times. Yeah, the 15 was clean though. Like, I went for the wick because it's also from another ladder point perspective. It was a target as polarity target, and you're struggling with it, but the right entry would have been 15. So it is what it is, I guess. Yeah, I don't know about this. I think we can take an entry on this, but I don't want to. I think it's too risky. Like, this is basically the answer on what, I don't know who asked it, but someone asked the question in the beginning of the stream, like, what do you do when you don't know what the market is doing? You just sit back and you just take a look at what's doing and you try to figure out what it's doing. You're just not gonna trade. So yes, we tested back the 4 hours we expected, and I expected the 5 to hold or the 3, and you see we tried to hold both, but I wasn't greedy enough, so I took the wick of the 15 instead of the body, and the 5 was this range that failed as first. So this was just a valid level, we just didn't hold it, and then this one was too greedy, we should have taken the body of the 5. So both targets to take a longer at weren't wrong, like it was in the right range, as you can see. Like, the idea of what the market wants to do is still on point, and we're still on the right path. It's just not, we just didn't take the right level, so we just got, that means we got a lot more to learn, right? But the idea of what the market wants to do is completely right. I was saying like, okay, market opens, so now we're gonna try to move short into this range, this level, or this level I'm expecting. This level tried to bounce, we failed, or like we moved below the range, we got stopped out. Second level was just not greedy enough because we shouldn't have taken or we should have taken a 15. So it's just on me, not greedy enough, but the idea still is valid. So if you start to gain now, we can take a move up, but because we are so slow on gaining, I think the market still can move down to hit this and then try to establish a move up. Isn't guaranteed though. We can for example just let this move and now move up. Yeah, of course we can. But I missed my entries and I don't really know what we want to do from this point, so we're just gonna give it a little bit more time. And I'm gonna try to figure out, so the next time this happens and I'm not greedy enough, I can take shots what's gonna happen. Like, maybe a few of you guys watching just know what you need to do now and where you can take an entry, but I don't, so for me I'm not gonna take a level. We can try to make sense of it on a lower time frame. But as I said, there's just so much of consolidation going on. So when you have your 15, let's say 15, you want to gain hourly, right? So 15 to 15, you are gaining a 15. You can test it back to get in a long, of course, but not guaranteed of holding as well. So let's see. Like once we hit this, I would be maybe like, okay, we can take some sort of 5 minutes, so maybe the 5-minute polarity or some sort of 5-minute level down here. But for now, I'm just gonna wait until that happens. I'm not just gonna get into the like jump right into the market when I don't see what I want to see. So let's see. Possibly need to hit this even to hit it down here. I don't know. You can. We're gonna see what the market is gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, so if you ladder 15 to 15, right, you could have gotten in here, yes, but not what I want to see. So 15, so let's say we hit 15. We can be interested in the 5-minute down here, right? So once we hit this, what we did, we can, let's say, try to take an entry long here. But what's interesting about this as well, what I'm seeing is continuation of some sort of ladder. So you hit this one, now you hit this one, so you're laddering ranges. And if you succeed moving short now, it's very possible to move down to your next range because we broke this on a lower time frame. In my eyes, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, yeah. But we can do something like this because we're continuing a ladder and then move up. I don't know. Do I really think we're gonna hit this still? I'm not saying we're gonna to. I just think it's still possible, unless maybe I don't think so, because we're continuing a ladder now. This is a little bit deja vu at the moment. I've seen this before, exactly like this, just a few streams ago. Hold on, then we did this and we laddered, and then we still got a profitable trade out of it, I believe. So we laddered from this to this point. So we are in this range right now. So I'm gonna take off this. It is still possible to hold though. And because this is the lowest point of the range, it reversed. Okay, so we're gonna keep it on, but not expecting the market to move there though. Maybe we can use it as some sort of scalp, but we're gonna take a look at the longs a little bit more up here. So let's say we hit the break. We hit the 15. 25, yeah, bro. It's so 15 to 15 to 15. We're up here. Let's see if we can. The target we want to gain is the hourly. Of course, we're going towards another time frame. So we've hit the 5 here. So now we can hit just like this. For example, this looks like something I would consider normally. Ooh, it is very possible. And this is just from knowledge and what I've seen, but or you're gonna hit this or this, but so if 15, we gain 15. We can test back, but I think we don't really want to get back down here. So let's say this one forward in time 5, 5. So you basically have to hit this, and then this to me looks. We create a breakout point, right, and then we can test back something. So we're laddering the move. Want to stay inside of the range. You want to basically hit this. I think this can or has a nice chance of. The lower you break over, so you hit this, you have your first polarity, right? You didn't break it after, it's reversed. Let's take a look at, we hit the 5, so let's say you wanna, if you hit this, you technically hit this as well. It's the wick of the 15, so that's interesting. You basically continue the ladder. So let's see, this one is the low, right? So yeah, it's literally this low. So I'm kind of looking at this on a lower time frame. Same way as you can look at it on a higher time frame. Thing is, how much do we have left to? Oh, okay. Oh, I thought we lost way more. This is like nothing, I guess. Okay, so if we break over, we can take a long on this level itself. Yeah, and if we move down, we're just gonna move down here. So let's wait 30 something seconds and see if we can take a longer. It can reverse still, but maybe we should give it a little bit more time. I wanna take this, but I've just seen so many times that it just reverses. It's quite a stop. Okay, we're just gonna be break even if we do, but I'm gonna like hit myself if I'm not in, if we could have taken a trade here. So I am gonna do it.
Order filled.
If you move straight through, it is what it is.
Order filled.
This is literally what I was expecting, bro. But like, yeah. So I don't wanna take this either. Literally, bro. I think it goes down from around these levels. Just my opinion. Yeah, I was thinking the same because you continue a ladder, right? But I was like, yeah. What do you mean? Which price did it get to? Bro, this is just... Okay. And now it continues up, right? So just put my stop. I didn't want to put my stop below this wick. Or if this happens, I'm gonna hit myself, bro. If you have this break and you test it back, I technically should put my wick below this, but I didn't want to because I was expecting to possibly reverse this and then move down. So that's why I put my stop like right here. But now it got stopped out and now it still can move up, of course. But I just don't want to risk too much. So I just shouldn't have taken the trade. Just my bad. I think this still makes like a very good chance of holding. But then this can hold again. Yeah. I'm just gonna wait, bro. So if this moves along now, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna cry, man. Yeah, this is literally you cannot make this up, bro. You cannot make this up. I just didn't want to risk more, so I didn't want to put it below the blue wick. You can still hold this, maybe to go short. Now you just want the move to go short, right? You don't want to see moving along. You just want to see it stopping you out and then continuing moving short. But It's just yeah, I'm just gonna get some water. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna hit myself, I guess. You cannot make this shit up. You just can't. No way, no way. You just we've got some suppressive flows on these prices on both NQ and ES. Yeah, okay, yeah. It is what it is. Thing is, I wanted an entry there, very long, for a continuation with a stop below this wick. I just didn't want to put it below the wick because I didn't want to take the risk. And it stops you out and then it moves, continues the move. You just cannot make this up, bro. My own fault, right? And you can still move short to hit some other level. Like if you hard close it, you can still move short to test back some level, but I'm just not on it, bro. It's just not. I'm just not in the right headspace, I guess. That means you're breaking the ladder, right? So you can move up to at least this point. The problem is your SL wasn't technical based and it was emotional based. Yeah, you're so right, 100%. Yeah, you're correct. And that's what I mean. Like normally, I just don't really trade like on emotion. I don't trade on based on emotion. I just don't really care. And now, I don't know. I'm not in the right headspace, and I mess up. So yeah. See. So what are you missing out on now? Let's say you just took it to the 15. I think we can take it higher. You're missing out on $1,500. So that would have made you back your loss for the day, right? So we were at $436 loss. So that would have made back and put you in a $1,100 profit, which would have made back your loss from yesterday. So you would have made back 2 losing days in a row with one little small trade. So yeah, then it just is what it is, right? Doesn't mean it was gonna hold. It means I just missed the big opportunity because I think we're gonna move into these ranges up here. You've held backside, you cannot gain from backside. Then you could have gotten in here, but I just missed this level, so I missed the bottom as well. I got stopped out twice, so that's just a little bit unlucky, I guess, or just not the right logic flow for the day. We could have been up like on a 2-lot trade. We could have been up already 4k. And I could have taken it to like, let's say, a 10k trade. But what are we doing? We got stopped out here. We got stopped out twice. Then we got stopped out right here. And based on an emotional SL, like you said, missing out on at least possibly $1,300, possibly even more. Yeah, not my day. I know, emotional based decisions. I think can still hit this, right? Because it's technically also a 3. And on the 1 minute. I just don't want to. I would only take the 5 minutes. But then I'd rather just take a 1 minute. If you hit the 1 minute, you technically hit 5 as well, but I'm not. And it's 15 wick. But I think that's for another time, right? You're not gonna hit it now. It is possible. But what's gonna be your stop loss, right? I think I can take it. I cannot take it. And because you're naming all this, you're putting even more emotional weight on your trading. Shit happens. Keep hustling. What's the next in the sequence of events? You're right, bro. I think you're right. What I can do now, what I'm gonna do, I think, is remove my order. Gonna take a little break, just remove everything. Gonna go outside for a few minutes. I'll be right back, and I hope I'm in a better headspace. I have a clean chart. It always helps me because I can just see, oh, we did this and this and this, and it's not marked open, so you're not expecting a big move. Gonna go outside, clear my head a little bit, come back, see if I can get the next entry. I want to take this, but I'm not gonna to. I'm just gonna give my head a little bit space, you know. It's better. I'm tempted to, but I'm not gonna. I think it looks so obvious, bro. But I'm just gonna leave it for now. Okay, see you guys in a little bit. Yo. We back, boys. Oh. You didn't even have music, bro. Copyright free music. That's what we wanna do. Stream mix, non copyright. Yo, boys, we back. Mattis, are you still you still in the stream? Yo, Mattis is here, boys. Ah, okay. We're back. Let's see. Maybe we're gonna trade something. Maybe we're gonna trade gold or something. I don't know. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna trade gold. Yeah, I basically know what happened already, right? So let's see if the logic is here. So this is possibly next. So we've hit the 5-minute wick then. Yeah, that's what I thought. We can hit this again, bro. What the heck? Do you want to gain a 15? I think this still is an option, but I'm just gonna take a look in a different way. Like you still have this, of course. So it's still kind of interesting. And we got this as reversed. And we're gonna continue the ladder. So you have the... oh, I'm mistaken. Oh. Okay. I'm looking at the wrong things at the moment. So you go from blah blah blah. So you are over here. Let's say we fill this down, right? So we still got this basically. I think you can get a little bit greedier, even though like you don't go to these greedier levels these days somehow. So I'll just follow the continuation, and then we will see if we can find something else here a little bit later. I just want to say that you just passed this, so you can take as an entry when we get over. We could, but we waited a little too long, I guess. So we have this here, and then we can... this is an option. This is not even that bad though. I was like, yeah. Okay, so basically have hit this. So you're at least going towards the hourly. This still open. So if hourly to 15, right? So 15 up here. And if you look at this, you hit hourly break. So you go from hourly break to 15. So kind of expecting us to move into this some polarization right here as well, though. So let's just look like this. We also have 5, so I think it's quite clean. And it's mirror from the bottom side, right? So we're gonna see if we can get any continuation up, even though I basically know we're gonna move over this towards this range. We're just gonna see if we can get like one nice trade to the upside still for today, and see if we can get some sort of bottom of continuation of some sort of ladder, so we can actually make back some money. Doesn't really look like to me if you're gonna get back down, but you just don't know. It's the markets. Let's say you can, like, what's the next in order, right? You've, like Mette said. So you would say like this is still possible. Body or wick, and then the wick makes a little bit more sense because it is the polarization of the one, which can go a little bit deeper, as you can see. It's not even too crazy. And this is still an option. Like before you get down here, because you're continuing the move, the ladder and the move, right? So before you even get down here, then you hitting these levels, and then these aren't even maybe considerable because you hold something up here to get down here. So then that means you're gonna break the range, possibly. So we're just gonna take these off for this moment. We're just gonna keep it clean and simple. So 15 to 5, yes. 15 to 5, continuation of the ladder of the 5. So you basically want to take a look at something down here or up here. Let's say the 3 is 9 out of 10 times the last. Then you're like exactly at the same point. So you're breaking the range. You want to test back if you want to hold this. You're literally going to be at this level. And then I think this is quite clean still, but I don't think we're gonna get back there. So let's wait for us to get over this, and then we can take long off of it maybe. To where is the stop loss gonna go? This time not to... Okay, but this is polarization and it looks tested already. It's quite wide though. So let's say you want to hit the polarization. We did already. Looks like to me. So we can do this again. But where does your stop gonna go? I think I want to put it below this. But then I'd rather maybe look at a lower time frame to see where we are in the move and what we are doing. But like, I don't want to miss the move, but I don't just want to get in here. Like, it's just not worth it. Let's say you want to hold this and you can actually test this. You're at least expecting a bounce on this, right? Or on the wick right here, but I don't. So it's only a $200 stop loss, which is clean. It's polarization from the past, it's reversed. It's 3 minutes. But you can basically get down, hold on. You can get back down here. I don't know though. I think you rather take something like this, like you're trying to do right now. So if this holds, see, so it's continuation of the one. So if this holds, we can take this again. It's also the one. Because you're basically creating a front side on the 3 minutes, right? So I want to take this off for a moment. I don't know if you want to even hold this. If you get there. Let's say you reversed it, right? This, right? So you can still hold this again. It's polarized. On the 3 minutes, you're trying to create a front side. So I want to with a low stop loss. It's 150 only. If you do though. And then I want to see us gain the 3 minutes. So if we do right now, it's just a little bit unfortunate. So we're gonna hit this, hopefully break over. Now if we move through, it just is what it is. And I think I'm done for the day, but yo, Sven in the building. How are you, Sven? Long time no seen, brother. I was just too late with seeing this though. It's kind of obvious, but like you hit 5 and then you want to gain 15, but like I didn't, so I hope I can internally still get an entry, but it just is what it is if I don't. Yeah. Not expecting too much of it. So we had 5 wick. Want to get over 15. You're testing back 15. I just missed it. Want to take this internally, but I missed this as well. Lekker man, even liggen bed achter de charts met jou op tv als livestream gaan met ding. Mooi vertellen, dat heb ik ook niet. Nice. Nice. Great to hear, man. It's amazing. Enjoying the live stream from your so I think this we can hit this again, but so now we're gonna test back the 3, right? After 5:15, so we're gaining 5. I just kind of want to see this. I think I'm just too late, bro. And then it just is what it is. But we might still get a trade off this. So this is but then you want to take front side, but you're also hitting front side when you go for your backside, right? So is it strange that I find this a hard decision? Like, because I have so low, I don't have enough room to play with. And I'm not gonna change my daily loss. So I think it's almost gonna just call it a day. I think when you gain a 5, you can test back this 3. I don't think you're gonna go this low for now. Yeah, you're gonna have a reaction in the future possibly, but I'm just running after the move, right? But I'm expecting to be able to move up there. Let's see if we can push through on the 5 at least before placing order. I think that's a little bit smarter thing to do. Don't think so. No, but you're You're so high up, bro. Let's say, I just wanted to say, you can possibly hit the 1 hour wick. And then it means you can possibly like, I find it kind of risky to take a long, right? This high up in the range. Like, basically your R gets negative, kind of. Like, it's not gonna get negative, but like, is it worth it? I don't know. I think we can continue the ladder up though, but it's kind of risky. We're gonna wait for the 15 to close, and then we can maybe take something like this. Hold on. And it's a 3. Aha. 5, and it's your 5. Okay. Okay, I think I kind of like this as an entry. But then the 5's gotta close, the 15's gotta close. Yes, sir. So a few more minutes and then I can take this, and I'm gonna take it to possibly a 15. But I'm kind of expecting us to move up to this right here. So maybe I'm gonna hold it. Depends on how we move and if we can test back in this range. Okay, so we're trying to move through the hourly. I think this is quite nice to take in combination with if you want to gain a 15. Rejection as a target. So I'm just gonna wait a little longer. We're trying to break through the hourly. What's your stop loss gonna be though? $300. Okay, so we can basically afford it. We can test this again, for example. As long as we didn't close the 15, we can try to get like in on this point right here. I think it's quite interesting. And then if we close the 15, we're gonna move it up. Yeah, we're just too late, man. I think we're just too late. But we can just wait for a few more minutes. 5 this also looks fine. Let's wait for this for 5-minute level to close, and otherwise we're gonna put it on here. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna leave it right here. Once you close the 5, you're gonna move it up to the 3-minute level. So 84 more seconds. Seconds. Thirty seconds. Ten seconds left. Okay. Geldapje is in the building. Yeah, man. I think he left already, or didn't he? He was watching on his TV, he said so. We're gonna take a look if we can still get an entry right here. It's the 3-minute front side of this range we gained. And the nice thing about this is I'm expecting to at least move up to here. We're hitting an hourly, so what we're gonna try to gain is a 15. The 15 is close, so we're gonna try to gain a 15, which is exactly the 3-minute level we left behind. And I'm still possible to hit this, but then it's important to put our stop like below this. I don't know if I have enough margin though. I have. Okay, that's cool. So that means we can get a nice little trade and make back some money. So that's gonna be a 1k. 1k something. 3 is great. The 3-minute level, I think it's amazing. I think it looks clean, like in combination with everything. 3 is great. So I've been waiting for this, man. Oh, I've been waiting for this. I just don't know if we can expect something right here to move us down. I don't think so. I think I want to try to let it run up here. We cannot take partials because I'm trading full lot size, right? But yeah, 3 is great. 3 is great. How are you doing, Antoine? How's the day? How's work going? Look at the fucking 3, mates. 3 is very good. Now it's just gonna be a little bit of waiting, see what the move's doing. It's also possible to, let's say here, hold up, is this 1, is it the gain of the 4? Okay, it's kind of, so I want to gain this, right? Can you take a short here towards this? Big brains, big brains. Just remove this, yeah. Oh, this is holding right, so we are gonna break this. So that's cool. Oh, this can hold again. This is reversed. The fuck? This is reversed. We're gonna create another origin. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. I don't want this to, bro. Oh. Why is trading not Not easy, bro. Why is trading so... Why does it have to be so hard sometimes? Everything is literally moving in slow motion. Yeah, for real, bro. Like... Just looking at this chart that's not doing anything. You're right. These are just not the days to trade. I think I just want to take this trade to the 15 up here, and I think I'm gonna call it a day. I think I made back my loss. I made a little bit of profits, just a little bit. So green day for the mental everything, and then I feel like I'm high. Haha. You're smoking the grass now, bro. You're back. Let's go. So Metas, what are you looking for to take the trade to? Like you're saying 3 is great. I'm looking at 3 as well. What do you think? Like technically, you want to. I am high crypto man. Our boy from Israel, yo. So technically, you want to break over this, right? But you also reversed it. You can use it as an origin. But the thing is, you're nicely continuing the ladder. But on the other side, we can create this as a 4-hour strength, right? That can bring us down to the 1-hour origin down here. That can move us up to the... That's possible. So... I'm high. Yeah. High as the sky. Let's go. I think Metis is not watching anymore. Oh, Metis is watching. Yo, Metis. 50 minutes at 7-8 first target. It's literally what I'm looking at, bro. Literally what I'm looking at, bro. We're on the same grind. That's making me happy. You know, because you are a pro and I'm not, so... Me looking at the same things as you is like... finding the pickaxe to mine diamonds in Minecraft. You know? Okay, it's... I know. I'm talking shit right now, it's just... I'm trading for too long. I just want to take this trade and then be off, bro. Maybe trade some big Bitcoin tonight. But just... he's sitting a camel. It's just like... Bitcoin is not doing shit at night time, so... Like in the evening. So only around 6-7 o'clock, then you have like the big move, or the like your possible entry. Most of the times around like 6-7 o'clock in the Netherlands time, and then after you're just not like Bitcoin is not doing anything until like Asia open, something like that. And you can like take a few percent and it's just boring. But if I would go stream like Bitcoin in the morning, the other side of the world is like not awake, so I won't have anyone watching probably. So that's a problem. That's a little bit of a problem. We technically hit this already. I think still. Bro, imagine we are not getting filled and not gonna get a trade. I cry. Cigarettes, yes. I feel like you smoke a lot, bro. Not as much as it seems. Camel, cigarettes, yes. Oh wow. Bro, it's... Honestly, this chart looks like about to rip out of his mind. Bro, honestly, this chart looks like it freaking wants to hit your stop loss and then moves the opposite direction, and then the moment you get in, switch back on you and then like liquidate your account because your stop loss is not working. Like, yeah. I do look like I smoke a lot. Nah, bro, I smoke some cigars sometimes, but I don't smoke a lot. No. I'm like I don't smoke cigarettes at all. I'm going to the gym, eating healthy and working out. I'm not smoking a lot, no. Only cigars sometimes, like in the summer evenings and stuff like that. It's just the best thing ever, bro. Like you're just chilling with friends at nighttime. You made your money from trading, and then you're just chilling with like a nice cigar. That's the best thing. Nah, bro, I don't smoke weed. I don't smoke cigarettes. You kidding? Metis, what is it? Can you tell me what this is? Okay, are we still getting filled, bro? What the heck? Like, look at this shit. It's a little bit of a depressing market at the moment. Still think 3 looks nice though. It's only that the wick got hit already, but yeah. Yeah. Like, this market, yo. It's just like right over here, right? You get a nice entry, but you get stopped out, and then it pulls for your break even. So you lose money. You're gonna take this level right here, but nah, bro, we're gonna go to the 15 and hold that for way too long. We struggle to move up, then you get one entry, get stopped out, and the move goes. So you take a little break, you come back, you find your level, you want to take an entry, and then you're getting front run because it's taking a wick. Bro, like, you cannot make this shit up. And if I chose the right level on the bottom, so like if I would have chosen the 15, would have been up already, like on 2 lots. That was a 2 lots entry. Would have been up already for like 3k, I believe. 2.5. Like, bro, I feel like the market isn't gonna do shit anymore. Honestly, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Still recovering from the Greenland stuff, yeah, 100%. Like, what the heck, bro? You don't need the greediest levels anymore, you just need like taking wicks and stuff. And in the moment you start taking wicks, it will go for the greedy levels again. Like, and it front runs you and then it moves up, of course. Like, bro. Yeah, fixed crush. Something fixed crush. Bro, why are you not getting filled? I hate this market sometimes, but love it sometimes as well. That's the strange thing. It's hard. A hate-love relationship, right? I hope we feel getting the 4 hour and then. Yeah, I hope we do this. They're gonna still hit the 3. But isn't more logic to hit this reverse then though? Nah, then you're gonna lose the move and you're gonna go to front side. Then you move the ladder and you're gonna go all the way down to the 15, and that's not what I want. So this can be removed. Everything crush lol. So okay, if we hit the 3, we want to gain a 5. We gained a 5. We could have gotten in right here, but I just completely missed it. But then the 4 was gonna try to bring you down, right? So this wouldn't have been a safe entry, I think. But you gain a +1, so might have been. I just still hope it too. Because you didn't hit the 5-minute backside or front side either. So you're missing a part of the ladder of the. Oh, shut up. Bro. No, I don't think the 3 is as good. No, I don't think the 3 is as good. No, that's what I'm saying. Shut up, bro. Hey. What are you doing? What are you doing? Bro. Well, guys, enjoy the background sounds. No, I don't think so. like it still can, but then like you want to go for the reverse, and then you're probably gonna lose the move because you're hitting bigger stuff, right? And if you cannot gain, you cannot gain. It's just, I still think it's possible though, because you're not continuing your ladder otherwise, or you have to hit your 15. So this still, I think the cat wants you to make a trade. I think so, bro. Maybe we should let him trade. Ah, bro. This is cooked, bro. I think we should take this right here. I think we can take this, but then you're basically gonna lose it, right? I don't know. A bit more, I don't think you'll reach. Yeah, that's, yeah. I think the same. Well, if you reach, I can leave it on, but it's just like you can reach, but you need like a quick pull down, right? Because you need to hit the like I'm more. So like we can hit this, but then then you need to be really greedy, and as you can see, we're freaking holding the wicks. So yeah, and then we can test back the 5. But are we gonna test back the 3? Then you're getting to hit the break on the other side. So maybe the 5 is an option now, right here. I just don't want to. Maybe the 5 isn't that bad though. We're holding basically the next ladder, right? So the polarized moment, we held the wick, went over, tested back, and now we're holding this. So if we can gain a 15, we can test back the 15. And this is literally the same. Maybe this isn't as ugly as we think it is, or might be. Maybe it's not. But are we gonna test back, right? That's like you said, probably not gonna reach it. Or is it possible? I don't know. Are we gonna trust the 3? That's the question. Like, shouldn't we go for the... Like, if you hit the 3, you hit the 15 as well, so... It is just possible to hold the 3, but then we are basically laddering 5 minutes, so then... This would make more sense. So I am gonna put this right here, in case we are gonna sweep down the 3. I'm... like, leaving it on, but not taking a trade. We're hitting hourly, so now we need 15, right? So I think this kind of makes sense, but then we need to be able to move down and sweep this range. It's possible. This is what's holding this range on a lower time frame, right? So if you're gonna try to move down from this point, we can hit this and move up, and otherwise we're just gonna continue the ladder, right? So I'm just not as positive about this all. What's gonna be your stop though? Like, you don't really have anything to lose anymore for today, so we can literally take this on 2 lots still, but I don't know. Let's say we're continuing the ladder. So yeah, we don't. We're breaking it basically, so we gotta test back this. I don't want to get back down here. Otherwise I'm just considering another range, right? So I'm gonna take this off. That's not true, by the way. We got a 15 right here. This can stay on. I think this still. I think this is this can surprise you. I really think this can surprise you, this level. Looking at the lower time frames makes complete sense to like make move down, hit this, and then move up. Looking at the 1 minute only. It's quite, the 3 is where your volume is though. I think this the thing you you're gonna hit. So I kind of want to take it 2 lots and then take it to some level up here if we not reached it yet. Maybe we are gonna hit this. Then you have your origin basically. We're gonna test back this, but then move on. But that doesn't make sense because then you want to go like lower into your range. What I think. It's just the possibilities, bro. Bro, I'm not gonna take a trade. Shut up. Come on. Yeah. What do you now? What do you want? What do you want? I think this can surprise you, but you can also take a wick, right? And a wick is your 5. Fuck is that? Bro, it's the cat on the background. Like, yeah, goodbye. Yeah, cool. How old is the cat? I don't know. It's like a year, a little bit over a year. Like this is so possible as well, right? It is 15 wick, it's 5 backside, so continuation of the ladder. It's your... I don't know, I think I want to go for something a little bit lower though. I'm saying... He's saying I'm a baby. I think so, bro. Nah, he doesn't want... Like... This one isn't as... Doesn't want to cuddle. Like, nah, bro. Yeah, bro, you can take the wick. Of course you can take the wick, but I'm like, then you want to take the 3. But if you want to take the 3, I already just take the previous point. Maybe it wants to be used as a football. I think it does, bro. Bro, if you lose this ladder, it's gonna move down below this. And you can reverse the move on this. Maybe. Just gonna leave this on. It's just... Like, nah, bro. Is Matt is still here? Matt is I need you. What do you think? This is just... This all, like, most of the times we are thinking a little bit the same things, but this market is just so freaking boring, bro. Like, this is some polarity right here. You can try to hold this to move over. Okay, then you're too late because you don't get an entry because you didn't. You're seeing it now, and then in the moment it happens. Bro, for real. So you hit 15, right? So 15 to 5, you had 5, 5, 15, and then you get back up here, so... And you're losing the ladder here. And this is some polarity, so yes, you can hit this, but then I rather hit this, and then I'm like on lower time frames, I want to hit this. Because you get below the range, so you want to... Yeah, bro, this is just crazy. And then it moves up, of course, because you miss your move. And then it moves up. And then you're like, yeah, like, the fuck. Market doesn't want to give us anything. But this is a break on a 1 minute. So maybe we are gonna move down to this level now. I've not taken any good trades this week, bro. I hope so. Okay. Or it's gonna blow straight through, or we gotta do something like this. Hopefully. Yeah, then you're gonna move over now. What's your logic flow behind the 3? Behind this one? Behind the 25, 6, 53. Right now behind the 3. Okay, what I think is you tested this basically already and then you want to work with the 5, so I'm not looking at this anymore. It can hold, but then I rather like take the 5-minute backside. And if you then look at it, 50 minute wick and what you've done down here, I think it's more logic to take this. If I'm looking at the 1 minute, I was saying like right away when I saw this, I was like, okay, this is some sort of polarity that's reversed. 1 minute level. So let's say you were hitting this. So you're right now polarizing this 1 minute in the way of how you look at things. Like you've the at like the right areas to buy, or the cheapest price to buy, and then I'm like, okay, in the range this looked nice. And if you take a look at this now, hold on, if you take a look at this now, it looks like to me that we're like kind of starting a 1 minute range, and if you break down from the high, you're gonna move to the low, and what's holding up this range, I think it's this reverse. And then I think this 50-minute backside that we still have on, in combination with the 50-minute wick, is okay to take. But why would I take it if, or like we're gonna put your stop losses down here, so rather just look for something greedier. And then I'm like, if you're gonna create a range because you're gonna try to reverse, because you try to gain 1 hour, 4 hour, etc., then my point where I think this move, if it moves short, is gonna go, is the point where it's gonna hold up the range. So we broke the range here. On the 3 minute you don't want to get below this. On a lower time frame you see a continuation of a ladder and then a reverse which can bring you up. And over here you see a backside hit on a 1 minute, of course, and then the continuation of the ladder, and the backside hit was the 3 minute wick. So the 3 minute level's out. The 5 minute backside is gonna get hit, yes, possibly, but then I want to go a little bit greedier. And then if you look at the 15, you got 50 minute wick up here, and the body is literally the same as the reverse level that's gonna try to hold the move up. I'm gonna take a look at the hourly. You want to gain a 4, right? So you have the 4 right here. You try to gain over a 4. You're holding an hourly, and then you need kind of 15 to break you up. And then on the lower time frame, it makes sense as well. So that's why I can take a long here. I'm not saying I'm gonna hold it straight for too long though. I want to try to. So these are the levels where I can expect some resistance on. But I think I always want to take the greediest, and then you're testing back your 5 minute and in your 3 minute front side as well, which is kind of reversed. So I know it's kind of a lot. It's kind of what's going on inside of my head at this moment. Yeah. But yeah, then I'm like, I'm just gonna take this. I'm gonna try this. I think that the wick gives you a little bit more chance of holding, but I rather just take this and hit this as on a lower time frame. So like you did over here, you leave one candle in between, you take some hit on a lower time frame because it's clearly not a 15 minute. You hit something on a lower time frame, and then you have to move up, breaking through the range, right? And that's basically what I'm trying to look at this moment in time. So that's my logic flow behind this trade. It's a lot, but adding all up. So I think this can hold, but I'm not expecting it to, so I'm gonna remove it because it's hit anyway. This and what's actually making it more looking like it, you're trying to break the range, right? But you're kind of inside of another range, hitting a break level, so you want to go for some sort of hold. Since we've hit the backside right here, you want to look at the front side. You basically hit it already, but then you have your reverse right here. So it's all little things adding up, and then I'm not saying this will hold the move up, but this is where I want to take it, like take at least a try. And since we're laddering 5 minutes, because we skipped like a 5 minute range, right, to ladder, I think we want to ladder 5 minute range. I don't want to get all the way down here because you're breaking Oh no, you're not breaking the 15, but I just don't want to. I think it's a little bit too deep at this point. If you want to continue to move up, you want to ladder something higher. So if you look at the 15, you see some sort of range here as well, right? So you see a start of the range, and that's the bottom of this little section right here. So looking at this, considering we are laddering 5-minute ranges right here, I want to wait for 5 minutes to close to be break even, or let 10 minutes get past, give 2 5-minute candles the chance. But if this is going to be a hit and a pull to continue to move up, I want to probably be break even after hitting this. So yeah, gonna get some more water. I'll be right back. Yo, let's get this entry, bro. I'm thinking about getting it on 2 lots, but because my stop is very tight, kind of want to take it on 2 lots now. Which can also all go like all the way down to this point. You see, it's start of the move down here. Let's see what the 15 has to say, tell us. Okay, I think this makes quite a good chance of holding. Yeah, I think this is okay. Yeah, okay. So I don't like, it's either this or this that's gonna hold, right? So looks like we've hit the 3. No way, man. You're in? You took the 3 still? Bro. You went for the 3? There is a way. I'm not trading today. Oh, you didn't take the 3. Oh, you're not trading. Okay, cool. But for real, we're hitting 3 right now. It just is what it is, I guess. And yeah, you can hit this as well. You kidding me right now? It's not my day, I guess. Yeah, bro, it's just not my day. Okay, at first I was like, yeah, this can hold because then you're basically testing the 15 as well. Then I was like, looking at what you're trying to do, I'm gonna go for the 15. But yeah. Like, it's such a clean hit as well. It can still go for this one, but then like, why would you... Yeah. Bro. I hope tomorrow is better, bro. Tomorrow's a better day. This is insane. And I don't want to just take the one. Bro, what's this? If it was gonna take one lot anyway, I maybe should have just said like, I'll take this as an extra risk, because I was considering this to take it at 2 lots. So I could say like, instead of taking this with 150 stop loss, I could 300 stop loss on 2 lots. I can take this one on 1 lot with $300 stop loss. But yeah, I'm gonna eat real quick. Enjoy your food, man. It's all good. See you later. Maybe I'm trading Bitcoin tonight. Hope, but I don't know. Like, as you can see, it's not my day, so maybe tomorrow. So enjoy your food, man. Kind of still hope you go for this though. But it's all possible. There is just no way, bro. If you gain this distribution and then, or make this distribution and then gain. Gonna eat real. Yo, Tarun. Long time no see, man. Yeah, I know, I could take this as well, but I'm not gonna. It's like you don't see it anymore. How are you doing, Tarun? You green today? Nah, bro. Today's just not my day. I'm missing trades. I'm not trading my system. Whatever. It sucks, man. Like, what happened today was I took this level right here. I got like just stopped out and then it pulled up, so I couldn't de-break even. That was my first loss. Then I took this one right here, but as you can see, I wasn't greedy enough. I took the wick of the 15, but I should have taken the body, so I got stopped out and had to wait, and the move struggled and then moved up, so I was in a good range. But then I was waiting for a move to get in on, and I was like, okay, this can hold. But then in this moment of time, I took a long here, so on this level, because we broke, so you could take a long here, so I got in. Should have put my stop loss below this wick, but I didn't want to risk too much, so I put it right here. So I got stopped out, just stopped out, moved up. Then I went for a break. Move came down, hit this level, I couldn't get in on it, and then I came back. I was gonna take a look for another level. We were looking at this level, so this body right here, but then it got hit on the wick, right over here. So it got hit on the wick and then moved up. So missed that move because we got front run. So we're in losses, 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 front run, missing a trade, and it's just a little bit frustrating. And now it moves over, comes back. I was like, okay, so this level's hit, going for a different logic flow for some sort of level a little bit deeper. So I went with a 15 in combination with some sort of 1 minute right here. But I got front run again because the 3 minute level right here held. So took my order off of this to take this right here. Got front run on this because this held. now I'm like, what else can I take, bro? It's just, I want to take this, but I was too scared basically. Because I was like, yeah, you can still move down. So now you're trying to gain this, but it's rejecting. So it's still hoping to hit this, that this can move us over the 5, because this is a 15. And it can happen within 5 minutes, right? So you trade liquidity sweeps? Yep, I do. And we're laddering 15 minutes. So I scalp and I trade liquidity sweeps. So as you can see, we're laddering here the 5 minute to 5 minute range. So I want to test this anyway. But in combination with the 3, that would have been a nice trade, but I didn't take it. So still hoping to hit this. I don't think it's gonna happen though. And then we need the 15 to move over this 15 and the 5. Because we're hitting an hourly on this side. And we try to gain 4 hours. So we need to get over in 2 hours of time. And if we get an entry here and we get over in the 4 hour in a few hours, then we're safe and we can just ride it up to this range. But it's just... I actually took a break from trading for a couple of weeks, but now I'm thinking of locking in again. Yeah, man. I think you should, like, it depends on what you like to do, right? If you like trading, you should be trading. If you like making thumbnails, you should be making thumbnails. Like, there is no way, like, quick money doesn't exist. It's just all grinding and struggling, and so doing something you like is just way more important. So just figure out what you like and then start doing that. I tried everything, bro. Everything. But then trading was the thing I fell in love with and I locked in on trading. I still hope to get an entry somewhere to move along. If this thing gains, then we can get a... So backside, this backside 1 minute. If you cannot gain a high, we're gonna try to hold something up again. So let's say we need to go a little greedier, then this is gonna be the thing. And then we need to gain the high. Or we need to gain the high right now. Or you're gonna go down here, or again to this point. So what's holding you back? Like, you're thinking of locking in again. Like, you're thinking of it, or you're gonna do it. Like, you didn't make the decision yet. Two minutes, bro. I actually took a break. Yeah, okay. So we need to gain this, so this to this, and right in this range. So we could have taken this, we didn't. This is trying to continue the ladder. Let's see what's holding this range. It is this right here, so we go on 1, 1, 1. We're trying to hold this. They're still open basically, then you have to reverse, so this is possible. Man, oh man. Okay, so we're trying to hold this. This can bring us up. Hold on. Well, we can take a long on this, and then it has to gain 5. And if you do, you're gonna be safe with your entry. But you also can come all the way down here, and then you're gonna gain this. So 22 seconds. See where we end up. Hitting the 15 internally, so now trying to gain. Okay, so now we're within this range. We don't have the 5, so we have the 5 wick up here. I think this can be a very nice entry. 5 wicks up here as well, so let's say we take this. Where's the stop gonna go? This is way too wide. Oh no, it's not. It's $200. Yo. And then you can gain the 5 and you're safe, but I think I'm too late already. So I kind of want to take this, but I also want to take this because it's like way more down in the range. You also want to like continue the ladder, so I think I'm just gonna do it, and then with very tight stop loss. Possibly not gonna get filled, but it just is what it is, right? Like then, oh hold on, so you want to gain a 5 now from the other side, right? So this is gonna be a rejection. So you gotta hit this, pull back above this candle, and gain the 5. We gained the 15, so this is what we're trying to catch. We're trying to catch the 15.
Order filled.
Backtest. Okay, hold on. Let's put it real tight. Now we need to get over this, at least to this point. And I think then we might be safe to ride it up to the 4 hour. Ooh, this is quite a trade, bro. But then we have to gain the 5 and the... So then we have to gain this. Like if you're not getting it now, we're just gonna move down to test back something else. Kind of want to put it below this low, but you can also test back like this 1 minute level still. So you tested it right now, and now you want to see the pull up. So I'm gonna put it below the last one. If you get stopped out, it just is what it is, I guess, or a little bit lower. I should put it below this wick, but I'm scared we're gonna test this as well.
Order filled.
Yeah. So then you're gonna move down to this point. And I don't want to get too much of front run, but I was looking at this. I think this is what we should try to hold at least. This is more so looking like you want to gain a 15. But basically we tested. This is the level that I want to take though. I messed up by it, I think. Yeah, I think I messed up. I think I messed up. I just removed it. This is not my day, bro. I'm telling you, like, I'm too emotional today. It's just, I'm telling you, bro. I'm just too emotional today. Making decisions like last moment. We freaking gained a 15. So why don't you just trust yourself, right? And then but if this fails, then you move lower, so it's like, but then it's just not worth it, because that means you gain. This is so stupid, bro. We can hit this now. Hold on. So we've hit this. Now we can test back this and move up, but it's probably gonna do it after. Yeah. Oh man. This should move you down, so then this should move you up again. Bro, I'm just... It's not my day. It's not my day at all. It just isn't. Getting filled, please, and then move up. It's just so close, bro. I should have been in right here and then we break even. It's just my own fault, bro. I'm just too emotional today. Look at this shit, bro. There's just no way. And then getting front run again. Bro. My last chance probably to get in down to this was my last chance, I guess, to get in before we gained. So if we're not getting in right now, I'm gonna be a little bit sad, I think. Okay, no way I'm gonna get front run. Like, you cannot make this stuff up, bro.
Order filled.
And then you're gonna move straight down towards this level, aren't we? Okay, it's trying to hold, but it's quite sketchy because it's 1 minute, right? So I want to gain now. So this should move you up right now. 11 seconds, so I have to wait 11 seconds before I close. 7 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kind of want to wait one more 1 minute candle, but it can mean end of the day. Because this is your 5 minute backside. 15 minutes, my bad. Hourly. 15 minutes right here. So this is what you're trying to gain from the other side. This will be your rejection. And then...
Order filled.
Yeah. I think I'm done for the day. It's not gonna make sense to take this. I'm just done for the day. I'm just trading so bad. I'm actually not, but I'm like I was trading like and was trading normally, but then I just got stopped out, pulled, took the wrong level, missed the whole trade, the whole move. Getting front run somewhere in here, get stopped out, miss a move, getting stopped out again, missing a move because I got front run. Next time I missed the move again, then got stopped out twice, and now I'm just done for the day. Okay, I'm getting too emotional now, and if I keep on trading right now, I will probably make it worse than it has to be. So I'll be done for the day. And a day with a loss. It just is what it is. Sometimes 2500, yeah. Like the thing is, you make this, like, past 3 weeks have been so bad. It's literally one profitable trade. Like, see, one profitable trade, and you sweep away so like one whole week. But it's just not happening. I was missing moves, getting out too early. Getting front run, I'm getting too emotional, so I gotta stop trading now. It just is what it is. Okay, so I'm gonna stop trading. I'm done for the day. Ended the day in a $900 loss. It is what it is. Making it back in like one trade next time. I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching, and it just is what it is. I will see you guys